What's up, everyone? It's Mike Phoenix Hero here, and I'm here with LuLu. He went undefeated first place at Mad Cards with a hero deck. So I'm going to let him take it away.
Pretty much standard kind of hero build, but we'll kind of go through it. 2 Stratuses, just don't want to see 2 in your hand, opening hand. 1 Shadow Mist, because you really only want to special summon him from your hand or from the deck.
You meant 3 in hand.
No. 1 Liquid Soldier, same thing. Great if you hero lives, you can add it, but again, you don't really want to see him. The 1 Shiny Neos, just when you need to get over something big and you're struggling to, he's there for it. The 1 Neos, because we do the whole Flame Wingman, Infernal Flame Wingman combo line.
And those are your elemental heroes?
Those are just the hero. That's the hero line.
The elemental heroes?
Yeah. Okay.
When you summon Startos, like, let's say you have the normal summon, you have nothing else, what are you searching for?
If I, just Stratus in hand?
Yeah.
Just Stratus in hand, I'm searching... if I have Stratus in hand, no other extenders. Honestly, if I'm going, I'll just go for follow-up. It'll probably either be another Stratus or a Liquid Soldier.
Okay, and then you have another, let's say...
Any other hero, just Faris.
Faris,
just
okay.
Hero Faris, yeah. Just 100 times out of 100, that's it. 2 Malicious for the Destiny heroes, 2 Malicious, the Denier, the Plasma, and then the 1 Dark Angel. Weird kind of thing here. Plasma, if you're going second, you keep them in, kind of how I go. And then depending on your matchup, you either go Dark Angel or Plasma if you're trying to do the whole kind of combo. If they don't care about Macrocosmos, they're playing Cash, something that can get all banished away, you pull out Plasma. If they're playing something very spell heavy, you try to Dark Angel lock them. Keep in mind though, Snake Eyes, that you never go that combo because first thing you do, Link Revo it away. And then that's pretty much it for kind of...
So you main deck Dark Angel?
Yeah.
Okay, most people don't.
Again, I keep it just for the... It sometimes works really well, especially I played against... the only time I got it, I played against Centurion and it hit the board and he was just like... That with Macros Cosmo, he's like, yeah, I can't do anything. He's like, there's nothing I can do. So that's why it goes. 3 Faris, this is the card. I don't care if I see 2 of them in my hand. I just want him in my hand as much as possible. 2 Vyon. Arguably, if you want to talk about that, it's the 1 card I would consider bumping up because summoning him as a normal summon is good. Summoning him as a obviously best target off of the increase effect, but however it kind of goes. I will say 2 increases is 100% needed. I saw him every match that I played, at least in 1 game, I had 1 increase in my hand. And so I was like, so first game I literally drew 2 Faris, 1 increase, and I was like, okay, but still works just because I have the 2 of them. So you gotta keep them at 2. And that's the Vision Heroes. And that's it for the, I guess you can say, the main hero monsters. 3 Fusion Destinies, cards, insane. If you're down, if they stop you, if they interrupt you, and you just have that, worst comes to worst, that's just a DPE pass, and that's sometimes good enough. So you got the 3 Fusion Destinies, so these are all the hero spells. 3 Hero Lives, 1 card combo. You can do the whole Dark Law DPE thing just with this card, 1 card alone. So great card. Only thing is, if you're going to time game 3, you have to side it out just because you can't pay that half-life points.
Who are you summoning?
9 times out of 10, Stratus. If you have it, if you have the whole combo and you're the only thing you're afraid of is Droll at that point, I guess you can say, or something weird to come out, you can Shadow Mist, Mass Change into Dark Law, do that first. But if not, just Stratus, get Faris, and just that alone gets you into the whole combo.
Okay.
2 Mass Change. Could do at 3. Just sometimes if you ever open up 2 in your hand, it just never feels good. Then we're gonna go into the more of the fusion spells. So we're gonna go into 1 Miracle Fusion. This card loves to stay in your hand even though it's at a 1, but it's okay, we'll just kind of keep it. And then the 2 Polys. Again, always nice to go, even if you just hard draw 1, it's always nice to have the second one, especially if somehow they end up starting to shifter you, they end up doing something like that. Having 2 so you can have that recursion, that comeback up of 2 is always really nice. Then I think for the last thing in Engine is the favorite contact. Again, standard hero thing now, just always nice to have 2 to 3 board pops on you from like just your field, and then, you know, big towers guy, nice to make. Yeah, and then the rest is just non-engine, I guess. Not, what do you call it? Not non-engine. Michael, I can't remember.
It's fine.
Whatever. Reinforcements of the army. Again, I took out E because only elemental heroes, but you sometimes want some different warrior, and then, again, doesn't really help
So
much.
what's the, like Vyon?
Yeah, you can't get Vyon with the E. So if you're doing this, again, it just depends. It's like a level 1 through 4. So you can just search Startos, you can search Shadow Mist. If you need Vyon, you can get Vyon. Again, I've done what's this called? Denier. Hold on.
Denier?
Yeah, Denier, Denier.
Yep.
Yeah, I've done Denier, Denier. Just sometimes it's nice just to have that extra like hero search, just because you never know what kind of situation you're in. So like I Stratus, Imperm Stratus, I already had Malicious in hand, and I was like, reinforcements, Denier, pitch, and then I had both of them in grave still. So it was nice to still do full combo perfectly just because I had that option to search through. This is the only card that this is the only card that bricked me, I guess you can say, and it never came up, and when it did come up, it only hurt me. The 2 Ash Blossoms, I used it. The one time I used it, Hida brought it back, and I was like, yeah, of course, the one time I drop it, so.
Snake Eyes?
Yeah. So, it was okay, it worked, because again, it stopped popular and all that, but yeah, 3 Forbidden Droplet, it's great, gets you out of all those jams, that monstrosities that those random people summon. The 1 Call By, Foolish Burial. Again, if you ever get stuck, you have Foolish, just send Shadow Mist, you can do your whole plays through the same way. And then what I like, because I think it's so many decks can't just play around it, is Book of Eclipses. They activate something, they imperm your Stratus, they Veiler your Stratus, you Book of Eclipse it, and then still off of increase, you can still pop Stratus even if he's face down, still do your whole combo again, even with Stratus face down. So it's a nice dodge besides Mass Change.
Or you stop, like XEs, Synchro, Link decks, yeah.
Sideboard, or not sideboard, Xtra deck.
Extra deck.
Again, kind of same thing. Wonder Driver, great card. 2 cross. Again, still have people playing that cash, and if they rip 1 and you only have 1, you kind of left without those combo plays. And then I always play 2 because came up actually quite a few times where couldn't went first, went again. He kind of broke the board a little bit, got super polyed a lot, cross Crusader, and then was able to keep going through again. For the combo line of the whole thing, Infernal Driver, 1 Dread Decimator, push for game, big boy. The 1 Elemental Hero Flame Wingman with the Sunrise, just because they're kind of nice to kind of keep the whole combo line. Lets you link him off, all that great stuff. Trying to get all the heroes out. Yeah. The rest of your heroes are Absolute. Actually, funny enough, last round was a hero matchup. First thing I did, I had Liquid Soldier, I had another hero, polyed into him, blew up his whole board. It was great. He was like, oh my god. And then I forgot, searched. He was able to, he still had DPE on field when he hit on the field, and I let him go, and he discarded my other hero target for my Faris. All I had was Faris at hand, and I was like, if I didn't search, if I didn't use his effect, it would have still been fine, but he still wiped their whole board. Crazy pop, crazy OTK, potential dash, Shadow Mist, lock. That's it for the Elemental Hero fusions. The 2 Destiny heroes. I could see putting him at another one because, again, sometimes he's just nice to be able to make another one if they get rid of him. Him, time card, mandatory, you're going first, you need a burn for something, kind of. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I don't think there's a better way to do it, really. The 1 Blast and the 2 Dark Law, the main part of the deck, the main goal. The 1 Blast, just to try to dodge Imperm, Veiler, or anything from the Stratus. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. And then side deck?
Yeah, side deck, super weird. I was there, I was playing my other decks. I really was like, I just kind of threw together the side deck, and I was debating between a few decks, so it's weird. It looks weird, so be ready for that. 2 Anti-Spell, just because, you know what? Stop so many decks. This came up like 2 or 3 times where they got rid of my Dark Law, and I drew the 1 of Macrocosmos, And flipping over Macrocosmos after they get rid of Darklaw is the best thing in the world. Then for your unbeatable towers, Raid Raptors, all that, you got 3 Kaijus. I have him, don't know why, but that's the one I used. 2 Dark Holes. If they Ibly lock you, something random happens, nice to have Dark Hole. I wanted to try it just in case. I was like, oh, Fire King or something like that. Try the Ghost Ogre, kind of, because they say, you know, you pop in the field spell and all that with Ghost Ogre is nice, or whatever. Never really came up. The best card, used it like 3 times, it worked every time, Spellbound. It's fantastic. They did, they had Ash, what is it called? Ash, Popular, and Garunix on board after Super Poly activated Spellbound. He was like, what does that do? And he never saw it. He read it. He was like, okay. He like stared at me like I was an insane person. He went to battle phase. I activated favorite contact. He was like, popped his field spell, popped that. He was like, okay. Main phase 2, try to link. I was like, no. End of turn. You can't do anything with those, buddy. And he just looked at me. He was like, all right, let's just go to game 3 because it was over right there, I guess. And then just because that, I would take this out, the Dark Ruler, just because I was like, I need 1 bar, but never used it, wouldn't use it, try to kill always when you go. And then the Harpies, which, just in case.
Okay. But what were your matchups? Game 1?
Game 1, Game Run was Fire King, it was Fire King, Snake Eyes, Infernoids?
Volcanics.
Yeah. Volcanics, yeah, there you go. That was game 1. He didn't. Game 1 pulled up Darklaw, pulled up the whole combo. He kind of just couldn't do anything. He just passed right there. Game 2, he kind of braked. He just summoned one of the Fire King big guys and was just like, go for it. Funny enough, I didn't even know what he was playing, so I just sided in Harpies. He set 3 face downs. First thing I did was activate Harpies and got rid of his summon limit. He had 2 summon limits and something else, and he was just like, he's like, okay, he's like, drew the 1 of Harpies, and I was like, yeah, and then I had full combo just to push through and kill him right away. Game 2 was against Centurion Horus, or just Horus, I don't know, it was one thing like that, Horus, Snake Eye, some weird kind of combo like that. Again, I just won the die roll on that one. He as soon as Darklaw hit, he just passed, he was like, scoop. Game 2 he goes, he did the whole combo thing. I almost board wiped at him, but then he activated something, and what was the trap card that he used on me? Oh, he didn't. No, not trap card. He used where I couldn't use spells. The field card if you don't have a spellcaster.
Oh, Secret Village.
Yeah, and I just couldn't get over it. I was like, at that point, I was trying so hard to get plasma, and then he ashed me or something somewhere, and I was like, all right, you got it. Can't do anything anymore. Game 3 again, Darklaw just too strong. And then he was like, all right, yeah, I can't do anything, can't go through it. Next game was against Infernoid Snake Eyes. That was Spellbound, saved me. Again, same thing, Darklaw. He super polyed for game 1. I pulled out Darklaw and something else because he had every hand trap. Grind game went on back and forth, but then he just won out of, because he went first and he couldn't do anything, I couldn't do anything, and that was it. Game 2, and it took like 20 something minutes. Game 2, he goes, I go full combo, he draws, he super polys me again, but then Spellbound and all was enough just to close it out, and then time. And then game 4 was the hero matchup, which again, neither of us drew 1 hand trap. There was 0 hand trap game. It was, okay, I made Darklaw. He was like, all right, good for you, you got it. He made Darklaw, I was like, almost broke the board with absolute 0. I was like, all right, fair enough. Game 3, I make Darklaw. He reveals his hand. He had 6 heroes in hand. Double Faris, Startos, 1 increase in like Vyon. He was just like, I can't do anything. So.
Well, again, LuLu, he went undefeated. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a like and comment. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future.